A humanoid robot has now helped build more than 30,000 cars at BMW, and this month, they put an even newer one on the floor. And here's the part nobody's telling you straight. That might be the best news your trade's had all year. I'm a heavy equipment mechanic. I'm a volunteer firefighter. And I'm learning this AI stuff from scratch, same as a lot of you. Every week I dig through the noise and give you the few things that actually matter for people who work with their hands. No hype. If something's overblown, I'll say so. This week, robots on the assembly line and what it really means for us, a quick update on that power bill fight from last week, and 3 straight-up moves to keep your trade on the safe side of all this. Let's get into it. So here's what happened. A company called Figure builds humanoid robots, the 2-legged, 2-armed kind that look like a person. Over about 10 months, their robot worked a real job at BMW's plant in Spartanburg, South Carolina, in the body shop. And BMW and Figure both say it helped build more than 30,000 vehicles. That's not a demo. That's a robot that clocked in every day on a real line. And this past month, they rolled out the next version and put it on logistics work, moving and sequencing parts. BMW's now taking the same idea to a plant in Germany. Chip maker NVIDIA just handed out free software to help other companies build robots like these, and a Chinese robot maker is about to go public to raise around $600 million. So this isn't one weird story. The whole industry just hit the gas. Now, if you work with your hands, your gut just tightened. Mine did too. So let me be straight with you, both sides. Yes, robots are getting into real factories doing real physical work. That's not hype anymore. That actually happened. Anybody who tells you robots will never do physical jobs, they're already wrong. But here's what those robots are good at, and it matters. They're good at the same motion over and over in a spot that's set up perfect for them. A factory line is a controlled world. Same part, same place, same move, 10,000 times. Now think about your Tuesday. You're upside down under a machine that's rusted, wired wrong by the last guy, in a spot the size of a lunchbox, and the problem isn't even the problem you were called for. That unpredictable, non-routine hands and brain work is exactly what these robots choke on. It's the hardest thing in the world to automate, and this isn't me trying to make you feel better. There's a big staffing outfit called Randstad that just put numbers on it. Demand for skilled trades is now growing about 3 times faster than demand for desk jobs. Robotics technicians, the people who fix the robots, that demand more than doubled. HVAC up around 78%. Electricians, welders, construction up around 30%. A lot of these are 6-figure jobs now. And get this, it now takes longer to hire a tradesperson than an office worker because there aren't enough of us to go around. Their own line about it was the best I've heard. The AI revolution is being built by hand. All those data centers we talked about last week? Somebody's got to run the conduit, hang the steel, and wire it. That somebody is us. Let me put it in shop terms. Every time the world builds a smarter machine, it also builds a longer line of machines that break, and every one of them needs somebody who can actually fix it. The robot doesn't replace the wrench. It's one more thing that eventually needs the wrench. Bottom line, robots really are on the line now, but the safe ground isn't the repetitive stuff. It's the hands-on, figure-it-out work you already do. Your trade didn't get weaker this week. It got rarer. Quick one, and it stands on its own. If robots aren't coming for the wrench, what is AI actually taking? The desk around you? Think about your shop, the dispatcher who books the jobs, the person doing the scheduling, the service writer typing up the ticket, the basic phone and paperwork. That's the stuff AI is genuinely eating right now, the routine office work. It's already happening. So the split's not smart people versus dumb people. It's routine versus non-routine. If your job is the same screen, same form, same steps every day, AI's circling it. If your job is different every single day and needs a body in the room, you're on the safe side of that line. That's the honest map. Hands-on and unpredictable is where you want to be. And that's most of the trades. Now, an update I promised you last week, the power bill fight. Quick recap for anyone new. Last month, the U.S. energy regulator, FERC, told the 6 big grid operators they've got 60 days to either prove their rules are fair or rewrite them, so those giant AI data centers stop dumping their power upgrade costs onto regular people's bills. That order covers about 200 million people. Where's it at right now? Still on the clock. That 60-day window doesn't close until the middle of August, so the operators haven't had to show their homework yet. Nothing's been decided, and I'll be honest with you, that's exactly why I'm keeping it on the list instead of declaring victory. A deadline isn't a fix, it's a promise to try. Same squeeze is still on up here in Canada. The data center demand's real on both sides of the border. So when the operators have to actually respond in August, I'll bring you what they said, and whether it holds, that's the one I'm watching. Okay, so robots are real, and your trade's on the safe side of it. What do you actually do with that? 3 straight moves. 1. Get good at the digital side of your own tools. The guys who win aren't dropping the wrench. They're the ones who can also run the scan tool, read the data, use the diagnostic app. Hands-on plus digital is the combo that's bulletproof. You don't need to become a computer guy. Just learn the software side of the machines you already touch every day. 2. Lean toward the work that fixes the automation. Remember that number. The fastest growing trade on the board is robotics technician, the people who keep these robots running. Every robot somebody builds is one more thing that needs a person to maintain it. Point yourself at that. 3. Don't let a scary headline talk you, or your kid, out of a trade. The actual numbers say the exact opposite of the doom story. Right now, a trade is one of the safer bets going. That's the move. Learn the digital side of your own trade, aim at what fixes the machines, and tune out the noise. So, that's the week. The big one to sit with. Robots are real now, but the hands-on trades didn't lose. The numbers say we got rarer and more valuable. Don't let anybody talk you out of a trade because of a robot headline. The opposite's happening. If you want AI news cut down to what actually matters for working people, hit subscribe. And I put out a newsletter that's this in your inbox, so you don't have to dig through 16 tech blogs. Links below. I do the digging, you get the parts that matter. Next week, I'll be watching that power bill deadline as it gets close, and Tool of the Week's back. I've got a free AI mechanic app going on the bench. See you then.